everybody, it's Emily. Welcome back. I hope you guys had a great week. So this week I will be talking about my breast augmentation consultation. Breast augmentation consultation. New tongue twister, right? Yeah. As well as, some updates for the job. I haven't got word yet, but I'll give you the updates I have had. And, it seems pretty good. I'll do that right now. It seems like it's going pretty well, and I'll probably find out this week, later on, or next week. So we'll see. Fingers crossed, everybody. I know you've had them crossed for like over a week now, but just keep them crossed. So other than that, breast augmentation consultation. It didn't go as well as I hoped it would. I'll go into a little bit of detail about this. So I got there. He was running late, which is fine. I understand. I have work though, but I got there. My appointment was at 9:30. I got there about 9:10. I filled out all the paperwork I needed to fill out, and then I kind of waited. And he didn't see me until, or they didn't get me at least until a little after 10:15. So almost 45 minutes after my scheduled appointment time, and that's fine. It's not a huge deal. So we went over, I talked with, they had a couple people come in and check some things, and then we went over some stuff about, with this assistant, with sizing and everything, and that's something I didn't think about, and the way they do it is by CCs and stuff, and I didn't know that. I probably should have done more research on it, honestly. It just kind of threw me. So I had to get undressed, and they had to, look at my breasts, and for me that was kind of new and weird. No one's ever seen me naked or even topless at all since I've transitioned, so or let alone felt me up technically. So it was kind of weird, just having someone do that. But we went over some stuff and we were looking at a bunch, and she asked me what I wanted, and I was honest. I was like, I don't really want that much bigger. I don't, that's not what I'm here for. And she went over that they will try their best to make sure that it gets rid of a lot of space in between here, but they can't do a whole lot. They can only do some. So we'll see how that goes when that happens. But I went over with her, and I was getting nervous about picking, and I kept freaking out going, I don't know, this doesn't look right. I was wearing a very large shirt as well, a kind of more of a baggy shirt, and it didn't really, I couldn't tell, and it was probably the totally wrong shirt to wear to this. My bad. I didn't know. So she says, that's okay, you don't have to pick now. You can come back. It's okay, you don't have to pick now. I was like, okay, that made me feel a little better. And then the doctor came in, and the doctor went over with me, Dr. Slama. He's also going to be working on my SRS when I start to do that with Dr. Otis at BMC. So he came in, and he's like, oh, did you choose a size? And I was like, well, I don't really know. She said, I don't. He's like, oh, no, you need to choose a size. And I felt a little rushed, and I didn't like that. I felt like this is something that shouldn't be rushed. I felt like I need to take my time. I need to pick. I need to make sure it's right for me, because this is something I'm going to have for a long time. You know what I mean? It's not something I can just make a rash decision. And then I went through and I grabbed the size that I thought I was more comfortable with before he came in. And then he told me to go bigger, and I'm like, I don't really want that. He's like, well, every time I see or a patient has surgery with me, they always wish they went bigger. And I'm like, well, that's not me. I don't want to be. I'm kind of happy with my size now, almost. I don't want to be too much bigger. And but he just kept asking me to try it again, and I said okay. And then my shirt was baggy, so I couldn't tell. So he wrote me down for 425 cc's, and I feel like I'm already a B cup, and that's way too big. So I didn't like that part of it. He did go over some of the examples of the surgery and some examples, and then he had to take pictures, which was super weird. Taking pictures shirtless. I mean, they don't put your face in it. It's for the before and afters photos for the surgery stuff, but I don't know. It felt weird too as well. But yeah, so after I had gotten home, from my appointment into work, I was kind of freaking out. Like, I don't want this huge size. I don't want like to be too big. I'm going to like be gigantic, and then like I'm gonna fall over, and like it's just not gonna fit my body size, and it's gonna look ridiculous, and I'm gonna like make myself ridiculous looking. And I just started freaking out. So I called them and I asked for another consultation appointment, and they said, well, we can't. I was like, well, can I just meet to do sizing again? That's all I want to do. I don't care about anything else. Just let me do sizing again. And they agreed, so I'll be going back next Friday. But I'll be going with a friend of mine, Danya, who's already had it done and has, experience with it more than me, being she's already gone through the process. And she volunteered to come with me and help out. And I'm really appreciative of that, because I really need the help. And it's just like, for me, it was just so overwhelming. And I couldn't, I was like, oh my God, what's going to happen, kind of thing. So, like, of all the things, the surgeries to have and stuff, I didn't think this would be the one that would freak me out and make things go crazy, But, I'm just glad on Friday I have, another chance to resize, see what's, what I really want, and, with a better shirt, maybe better bra. I was actually going to wear it, because right now I do wear, camis, and, that did not work well at all. But yeah, I'm just, I'm happy to go back and get it done. But I did learn a lot, and they said that it would be really quick. I don't have to do a lot of waiting. It was as soon as the insurance comes back and stuff, I'll probably be able to have it by December or January. I mean, it's super quick, and that's fine. It's just I want to make sure I'm doing everything right about it and making the right decisions for me, not anybody else. So I want to go back and double check, and I'm not. I highly doubt I'm going to walk out with that same size, but I just want to know that I'm making the right decision for something as big as this before I make it. Sorry. So yeah, that was the appointment. I will definitely keep you guys up to date after I do my next appointment with Danya, with her. So other than that, the job, I haven't heard about the job, like I just told you guys. I'm hoping this week, so I'll definitely keep you guys up to date on that. Also, if you guys notice, we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Yay! I'm really happy to see that, and I'm really glad you guys are subscribing and liking. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. It makes me really happy to talk to you guys. I love having conversations. I was at a support group again the other night, and I met a few of you. A couple people came up to me, and it was great. Just knowing that you guys enjoy the content, and more of the fact that when you tell me it's helpful to you, that means the most to me. It's because honestly, that's why I'm here, and that's why I lift this out, because there's some things I want other people to know that I didn't know, or I couldn't find, that I want to be helpful, or I found through somebody else, and I want to retell that, because it's just super helpful, especially when you're beginning your transition like I was. It just sometimes, going through those steps and hearing somebody else tell you those steps will relieve some of the stress of oh, maybe it's not doing passports and stuff like that. Maybe, okay, and it's not going to be that bad, I guess, and I can do this. That makes, would have been a huge relief for me. So I want to make sure other people have that. So, I mean, I hope you guys have a great week, and I love you all. And don't forget to subscribe, like I said, but I'll put the link here. Subscribe. Check out any other videos I have that you haven't seen yet. And yeah, I will see you guys next week, hopefully with good news. Fingers crossed, right? Talk to you guys later. Bye.